Is your retirement plan down 10, 15, 20% and you thought it was a moderate portfolio? Not so moderate, right? So here's the problem. That conventional 60-40 moderate portfolio isn't working. And you probably already realized that by now. For the first time since 1976, we're off to the worst start in history for that moderate 60-40 portfolio. And what do I mean by 60-40 portfolio? 60% stocks, 40% bonds. Maybe you're 40% stocks, 60% bonds. So if you've been in this allocation over the last year, 2, 3 years, and you're wondering, why is my portfolio, number one, down when my advisor told me this is a moderate portfolio and it shouldn't experience this kind of volatility, or two, maybe it's just flat and you're just making no headway at all. For the first time in a long time, as long as I can remember, that 60-40 portfolio, even that moderate portfolio, is getting hammered. And you're probably just sitting there wondering why. And here's why. Because for the first time in our nation's history, we were at almost a 0% interest rate. The Fed fund rate was at 0. And of course, because of inflation, and most of all you know this because if you listen to my radio show or my podcast, we talk about this all the time. Inflation is at an all-time high, and that's driving interest rates higher. So when interest rates go up, bond values go down. And that's not going to change for quite a while. And in fact, the Fed is rapidly increasing rates. We've seen an increase in rates faster on the short end of the curve than we've seen in a very long time. So rapid increasing rates, crushing your bonds, and at the same time, your stocks are getting hammered as well. So traditionally, that conventional portfolio, bonds would offset stocks, stocks would offset bonds. They were negatively correlated. And so it would help you kind of keep your head above water, act as a buoy in a declining market. So you're probably wondering why that isn't happening right now. So that's the problem. 95% of America is probably in that traditional, conventional 60-40 portfolio as they're getting close to retirement or in retirement. And the problem is that that's just the old way of doing things, the old conventional way. You sit down with an advisor or a broker, they ask you a few questions, and based on your risk, they're just going to put you in some kind of conventional model, and they don't pay attention to the tactical shifts that need to be made. They don't pay attention to rising interest rates. They don't pay attention to declining earnings. They just keep you in that static model portfolio and hope for the best. That's not what we do here at Take Point Wealth Management. We're active investment money managers bringing real solutions to our clients every day. And so we've been talking about this. You can go on my podcast site, takepointonretirementradio.com right now and look at our past radio shows. Over a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, we were telling people you've got to get out of bonds. We've got to get rid of fixed income in your portfolio. So if you're listening to me right now, do me a favor, go to your computer, download your statement, look at it, and look at that little pie chart and see how much you have allocated to fixed income. And guess what? This is a dead asset class, and it will be for quite some time. You're not only losing money in that asset class, but you're also paying fees on that asset class. And so once again, your portfolio is declining, you're losing purchasing power, you're going backwards in your retirement plan. We need to keep moving forward. We need to provide a solution for you right now, and we have that solution. Give us a call right now, or even at 352-616-0511, or you can even go to my website, takepointwealth.com. In that upper right-hand corner, you can just click that little button. You'll get right on my schedule. Let's just set up a 15-minute chat session to get to know each other and to see if there's a way that we can truly improve things for you. Because chances are you do have fixed income in your portfolio, and I have the solution for it.